The Egyptian pyramids, ancient marvels that have captivated humanity's imagination for centuries, dot the Egyptian landscape as a testament to the advanced civilization of the past. Archaeologists and historians have been surprised by their sophisticated design and construction, which exceeded their previous understanding. Over time, numerous theories have emerged regarding the pyramids' origins, with some suggesting that they were built by skilled architects and laborers. However, others have entertained more unconventional ideas, including the possibility that extraterrestrial beings constructed these edifices. Surprisingly, tech entrepreneur Elon Musk is among those who subscribe to this theory. Sources indicate that 118 Egyptian pyramids have been identified, with roughly 80 of them built during the Kushite Kingdom era, which is now located in modern-day Sudan. The remaining structures, situated in contemporary Egypt, were primarily built as tombs for pharaohs and their consorts during the Old and Middle Kingdom periods. The oldest pyramids found in Egypt were discovered in Saqqara, located in the northwest of Memphis. However, the Giza Pyramid Complex is the most fascinating and renowned pyramid site worldwide. This grandiose pyramid complex, also known as the Giza Necropolis, is located on the Giza Plateau in Greater Cairo, Egypt. It comprises the Great Pyramid of Giza, the Pyramid of Khafra, and the Pyramid of Menkaure, along with their associated pyramid complexes. Additionally, the Great Sphinx of Giza can also be found on the site. These impressive structures were constructed during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom of Egypt, between 2600 and 2500 BC, as stated by historians. Besides the pyramids and the Sphinx, the Giza Acropolis also includes remnants of various cemeteries and working villages. The site is situated on the edges of the Western Desert, approximately 9 kilometers west of the River Nile, in the city of Giza. It is about 13 kilometers southwest of the city center of Cairo. In 1979, this entire complex, along with the nearby Memphis, was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List. The Great Pyramid and the Pyramid of Khafra are among the largest pyramids built in ancient Egypt, and have come to represent the quintessential symbols of ancient Egyptian civilization in the Western world. During the Hellenistic era, the Giza Pyramid Complex became renowned worldwide, with the Great Pyramid earning a spot on Antipater of Sidon's list of the 7 wonders of the world. Of all the ancient wonders, it is the only one that still stands to this day. Khufu's pyramid complex comprises several valley temples that are now buried beneath the village of Nazlat al-Salman. Archaeologists have uncovered diabase paving and limestone walls at the site, but it has not yet been fully excavated. The Valley Temple was once connected to a causeway, most of which was destroyed during the construction of the village. This causeway led to Khufu's mortuary temple, which was also linked to the King's Pyramid, completed in 2560 BC. The pyramid contains 3 smaller Queen's Pyramids and 3 boat pits. These pits once held ships, and 2 of them still contained intact vessels when they were unearthed. One of these boats was the famous Khufu ship, which has since been restored and is now on display at the Grand Egyptian Museum. The pyramid complex of Khafre is made up of several structures including a valley temple, Sphinx temple, causeway, mortuary temple, and the King's Pyramid. Inside the Valley Temple, there were a number of statues discovered, including many of Khafre himself, as well as others found under the temple floor by Marriott in 1860. Khafre's pyramid was finished in 2570 BC and appears larger than Khufu's pyramid due to its elevated location and steeper inclination, but in reality, it is smaller in both height and volume. The apex of the pyramid was once adorned with prominent casing stones. Additionally, Khafre's pyramid has a valley temple, causeway, mortuary temple, and King's Pyramid. In the past, the Valley Temple of Menkaure had many statues as well, and during the 5th dynasty, a smaller antechamber was added onto the Valley Temple. The mortuary temple of Menkaure contained many statues of him as well. Completed in 2510 BC, Menkaure's pyramid has 3 subsidiary pyramids, and is the only one of the 4 main monuments in the Giza Pyramid Complex without its original polished limestone casing. The limestone statue of the Great Sphinx of Giza, which is situated on the west bank of the River Nile on the Giza Plateau, is believed to date back to the reign of King Khafre. The Sphinx, facing directly from west to east, is a reclining statue with the face of Pharaoh Khafra. According to archaeological evidence, it was built by the ancient Egyptians of the Old Kingdom during the period of 2557 to 2532 BC. The tomb of Queen Hetepheres I was also located in Giza. Known as LG 100 and GE 8400, it was situated in the central area near the Valley Temple of Menkaure. The Queen's Pyramid complex consisted of her pyramid, a boat pit, a valley temple, and a pyramid town. There are various theories regarding the construction of the Giza pyramids, but most are based on the idea that the builders moved enormous stones from a quarry, dragging and lifting them into place. However, there is disagreement among experts regarding the feasibility of this method. Some archaeologists suggest that the builders may have developed their techniques over time, selecting a stable foundation on a relatively flat part of the bedrock after careful surveys. They then constructed the pyramids in horizontal levels, one on top of another. To construct the Great Pyramid, the workers sourced the majority of the stone for the interior from a quarry situated just south of the construction site. The smooth exterior of the pyramid, on the other hand, was constructed from a high-quality limestone that was quarried on the opposite side of the River Nile. The construction of the pyramid's exterior required precise cutting and transportation of the blocks via river barge and up ramps to the site. Today, only a few exterior blocks remain at the base of the pyramid, as most were taken away for construction projects in Cairo between the 5th and 15th century. In 2020, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, sparked controversy by suggesting on Twitter that the Great Pyramids of Giza were built by aliens. Despite being a man of science and technology, his comment was widely criticized for promoting a baseless conspiracy theory. The Egyptian International Cooperation Minister, Raneer al-Mashat, invited Musk to explore the evidence that the pyramids were built by the hard work of ancient Egyptians, citing the discovery of tombs belonging to the pyramid construction workers as proof of their involvement. While it remains unclear whether Musk was serious or being sarcastic, most archaeologists believe that the pyramids were indeed built by the labor of ancient Egyptians and not by extraterrestrial beings. The discovery of the workers' tombs in the 1990s provides strong evidence for the human construction of these colossal structures. Egyptian archaeologist Zahi Hawass responded to Elon Musk's tweet by creating a brief video in Arabic and sharing it on social media. In the video, he claimed that Musk's argument was a complete fabrication and asserted, "I found the tombs of the pyramid builders that tell everyone that the builders of the pyramids were Egyptians and they were not slaves." Later on, Elon Musk tweeted a link to a BBC history site that detailed the lives of pyramid construction workers. He added that the article provided a sensible summary for how the pyramids were constructed. This tweet somewhat calmed the worried Twitter users who realized that, like many of Musk's tweets, this one was also just an erratic musing by the quirky billionaire. The monumental task of quarrying, transporting, and carving the massive number of stones required to construct the pyramids was carried out by thousands of skilled ancient Egyptian workers, as well as unskilled laborers and supporting workers like bakers, carpenters, and water carriers, who all played important roles in the project. The exact number of workers required for the construction of the pyramids is still widely debated. During his visit to Giza in 450 BC, Greek historian Herodotus was told by the Egyptian priests that it took 400,000 men to build the Great Pyramid, working in 3-month shifts of 100,000 men at a time. However, based on evidence gathered from tombs, it appears that a workforce of 10,000 laborers working in shifts over a period of 30 years was needed to construct a single pyramid outside the large stone wall surrounding the Giza pyramid complex. Archaeologist Mark Lena and his team discovered a workers' village southeast of the Khufu, Khafra, and Menkaure complexes where the pyramid workers lived. In this village, communal sleeping quarters, bakeries, breweries, kitchens, a hospital, and even a cemetery were found. The village dates back to the 4th dynasty between 2520 and 2472 BC, which was after the accepted time of Khufu and the completion of the Great Pyramid. Lena and his team believe that the development of this urban complex must have been rapid, with all the construction taking place during the 30 to 50 years that spanned the reigns of Khafra and Menkaure, the second and third pyramid builders. The site was dated using pottery shards, seal impressions, and stratigraphy, and the researchers concluded that this was one of the world's earliest planned urban settlements that securely dates to the regions of two Giza pyramid builders, Khafra and Menkaure. The Great Pyramids of Giza are enigmatic structures that continue to perplex archaeologists and historians with their mysterious secrets and astonishing level of precision in construction. These pyramids are a testament to the remarkable capabilities of the ancient Egyptians in terms of sophisticated building techniques and engineering prowess. Upon detailed examination, it becomes apparent that the Egyptians of the Old Kingdom possessed an extensive reservoir of knowledge, advanced tools, and exceptional engineering skills. It is difficult to fathom how these enormous structures were erected without the aid of some incredibly advanced tools, as they are far too heavy and intricate to have been built by brute force alone. Archaeologists have long been puzzled about the type of tools that were utilized in the construction of these colossal pyramids. The precision and mathematical accuracy of the structures have only added to the mystery, leading some to speculate that the ancient Egyptians possessed an advanced understanding of mathematics and engineering, surpassing even some of our modern-day capabilities. The site was dated using pottery shards, seal impressions, and stratigraphy, and the researchers concluded that this was one of the world's earliest planned urban settlements that securely dates to the regions of two Giza pyramid builders, Khafra and Menkaure. The Great Pyramids of Giza are enigmatic structures that continue to perplex archaeologists and historians with their mysterious secrets and astonishing level of precision in construction. These pyramids are a testament to the remarkable capabilities of the ancient Egyptians in terms of sophisticated building techniques and engineering prowess. Upon detailed examination, it becomes apparent that the Egyptians of the Old Kingdom possessed an extensive reservoir of knowledge, advanced tools, and exceptional engineering skills. It is difficult to fathom how these enormous structures were erected without the aid of some incredibly advanced tools, as they are far too heavy and intricate to have been built by brute force alone. Archaeologists have long been puzzled about the type of tools that were utilized in the construction of these colossal pyramids. The precision and mathematical accuracy of the structures have only added to the mystery, leading some to speculate that the ancient Egyptians possessed an advanced understanding of mathematics and engineering, surpassing even some of our modern-day capabilities.